winner is king for real. I the sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like ayy. Hit the red dot like ayy. Finger on the like ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like ayy. Hit the red dot like ayy. Their spot like ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like ayy. Shooting my shot like ayy. Hit the red dot like ayy. Finger on the like ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off the field, no heads, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life was a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like ayy. Hit the red dot like ayy. Finger on the like ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like ayy. Hit the red dot like ayy. Their spot like ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like ayy. Shooting my shot like ayy. Hit the red dot like ayy. Finger on the like ayy, 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 ayy. Go run. On the kind. Yeah, run up on Big Glow, you won't, I bet your be on the floor. Big carbon hit like Mayweather, Tula come through and blow up. Got millions out there rap, they hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming, I stole the show. Don't run up on that, she a head case, all she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week, buy no more features, I might just stir at you. I'm geeked on next week, buy no more features, I might embarrass you. Yeah, Glow, stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, Glow, slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, Glow, two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, Glow, no competition, these stale. Yeah, Glow, curbing my layers. Yeah, Glow, say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, Glow, keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, Glow, and my bumping up in the jail. On the Big Glow, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on you. Better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players. My folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get 'em, Glow. Them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get 'em, Glow. Stop overthinking, these can't with you. Get 'em, Glow. Standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on gang. Glow. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, Glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, Glow. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, Glow. No competition, these stale. Yeah, Glow. Curbing my layers. Yeah, Glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, Glow. Keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, Glow. And my bumping up in the jail. On the gang, Glow. Yeah, Glow.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
buttons up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Check your little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. So gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Check your little piece, wanna see some more? Check your little piece, wanna see.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and bring up 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They go play action for Burrow. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Joey Sly on now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Giants are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get the 1st down up past the 35-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. In motion comes Andrews. Lance. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Burrow. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Play action now. It's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Burrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Lance. He's got it! And he will score! George Pickens. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Burrow. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Burrow. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Here's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's Lance. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It covers 51 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. In motion comes Andrews. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They put Pickens in motion. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Rams. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2nd down, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On the ground, here's Tracy. Yeah. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He has Hyatt complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up, we are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw, here's Lance. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Lance looking to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. He is in. Touchdown, L.A. Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's Cardi now. Kick it away following the touchdown. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers
to the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point from Cardi is good. And the Rams tack on one more to their lead. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's a throw right side. going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Austin to return. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. That's caught by Duka. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Lance. Off he goes. And he's into the end zone. Trey Lance. Touchdown Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams are going to extend their lead. Here's Carty now. Kicking away following the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Burrow. This will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Burrow now. Will get this into the hands of Neighbors. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Giants.
They go play action for Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Burrow to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on it.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, L.A.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole.
First down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Burrow. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll begin here on the ground. Inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On gain of 19 yards. First down, Giants.
To throw is Burrow. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk, and that will lead to a second down. Throwing is Burrow. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Burrow now to throw on first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Now, Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, New York.
Now, Burrow. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes
he's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
27.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The motion man here is Wilson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. It is 3rd and 10. Right back to the fullback. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Nearly gave the ball back to his offense with a short field to work with. And tell you what, if I'm this defensive coordinator, I'm going to have all my guys on the jugs machine this week after practice, because when the quarterback gives you a gift like that, you've got to come away with that pick.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. To throw is Burrow, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.
You say my look good.